Hi, this is Rhett with Miller's RV, and I'm standing in front of a rental unit. We're going to do a walkthrough on the inside and outside of this unit just to make sure that you have all your questions answered, and you can always refer back to this video if you do run into an issue, and if not, please give us a call. Tim, our tech in the shop, is on call 24 hours a day if you do have any questions or run into an issue that the video won't solve. Now, this is a 2023 Xalta Ranger RB, which is just a rear bath. It's on a Mercedes chassis, and I'm going to go through everything that you're going to need to know before you take off, and congratulations on your rental. I wanted to start on the driver's side of the Ranger Xalta. The fuel fill for this coach, you have to have the driver's door open, and you have a little compartment right here, and of course your cap here. And remember, it is diesel. Do not put gas in it. But you can use the regular low sulfur diesel. If you go up north, it's going to be a little bit tougher to find, but whatever diesel is available will be fine on this coach. Now I'm going to move just a little bit further down to the driver's side here. All right, we're just behind the driver's door on this coach, and this is what they call your docking station. Now, when you open this compartment here, you've got a key on your main ring that'll open it for you. This is where you're going to hook up your water, fill your fresh tank, and also for your outside shower. The pieces I'll show you once we open the back door, but all of this comes with the coach, and I'm going to show you how to hook all this stuff up. But they actually do a pretty good description here on the door. Tells you exactly what you're going to be doing. Your city water hookup, which is where you take your water hose here and hook it up to the faucet at the campground. You hook it here and leave the valve in the down position like I'm doing there. If you want to fill the tank before you leave the house, or if you're on the road, hook your water hose up here, take your valve to the up position, and that will fill your tank. Now, don't worry about overfilling that freshwater tank. It has an overflow preventer built into it, and you will actually see water start pouring on the ground when that tank is full. Now, you also have a black water tank flush built into this coach, but we do that here. You don't have anything to worry about there. Now, the other piece I wanted to show you before we move a little further down is the dump here for the gray water tank. If you'll notice, the T-handle is colored gray, and the reason they do that is just to avoid any confusion. The gray tank is the one for your shower and for your two sinks, your kitchen sink and your bathroom sink. You simply take this cap off here. If I can get it off. Hook the sewer hose up here, pull this valve to the out position, and that'll go ahead and relieve all of your gray water out of your two sinks and your shower. Now we're going to move a little bit further down the coach. Now the last two things on the driver's side that I need to show you are your power cord hookup and your black water tank drain here. The power cord comes with the unit, and it's stored in a compartment when you open the two back doors on the coach, and it is a simple twist lock. All you got to do is just line the prongs up here, put this unit in place, if I can do it, twist it in position and plug it up, and you're ready to go. When you get ready to leave the campground or leave the house, just simply take it, release it, go ahead and close your cap and give it a little pop, and it'll go ahead and click for you for travel. Now your black water tank, which is your toilet, is the same hookup that we looked at up there. Simply take this cap off, put the sewer hose on, pull your black valve. And again, the T-handle is colored to match the tank that it does drain. Now we're going to move around to the back of the coach. All right, now I'm on the back of the Ranger Xalta here, and one thing I wanted to show you back here, these doors do open and actually magnet to the sides if you do want to open up, if you've got a good breeze, if you're not running the air conditioner, because obviously you're going camping for a reason, so make sure you try and keep those doors open as much as possible. But all of the supplies that come with the rental are in this rear cabinet. You've got your power cord, your power adapter, your water hose, your toilet chemical, and also your toilet paper will all store in this back cabinet back here. Now we're going to move around to the passenger side. Now we're here on the passenger side of the coach, and there's not a whole bunch of hookups. Obviously everything's going to be on the opposite door side, but you do have a set of double outlets right here. And if you got your lawn chairs out here, you want to plug a fan in or anything like that, you will be able to do that out here. And also if you want to watch a ball game or something outside, you can plug your TV up here. Now I'm going to move to the inside the sliding door and show you the awning. Now we're just inside the sliding door here on the Ranger, and I want to show you the awning operation on this coach. A couple things that you do need to know about the awning. The awning will not operate if the engine is running. We've had that question come up a lot. Obviously for safety reasons, that's the reason it does that. You do have to have the battery disconnect, which is this switch right here at the top, which we're going to talk about more here in just a few minutes. Once you have both of those established, you have a retract and an extend button right here for the awning. All you have to do is hold the button and you'll see the awning go ahead and come out. Now, if it is raining, if the wind is really too high, don't operate the awning. It doesn't take but a little bit of rain, half an inch to bend it, or if you get a windstorm come up, it can actually take it completely off of the coach. So just be careful with the awning, but obviously if it's a nice day, enjoy it. All right, I want to go over some of the switch operations right inside the door. Now I did move this seat forward just to make it a little bit easier to get to these switches. Both of the seats here are power, so they're very easy to operate. But the main switch that we have here is called a battery disconnect switch. Everything in this coach requires 12 volt to operate. So this is the master control for everything that's in here. Anytime you're using this van, you want that switch in the on position. If you're going to store it for any length of time and not use it, then I would go ahead and take it off if I wasn't going to be plugged in. Now, again, for the renters, you're going to have that switch on all the time. But just make sure if anybody bumps it, all you got to do is come over here and push it back up and everything will power back up for you. Now, we went over the awning switch here, and then of course we got two light switches that are self-explanatory, and they're also labeled right there. You have a master light switch for the coach, and then you also have what they call cargo lights, which are for loading. If you have the door open, it'll keep those lights on all the time while you get your luggage in and out. Now we're going to move inside the coach. All right, I want to start on the inside with the air conditioner controls. Your Dometic thermostat right here, just to the right of the sliding door, has a mode and power button on the left-hand side. And all you want to do is just touch it and it will light up, and then you'll pick your mode. You can put it on fan and you can pick low, medium, or high speed, or you can go to cool, obviously for the air conditioner, which just cut on when I turned it on. Now this system runs off of shore power, or they have lithium storage batteries on this coach that will operate this air conditioner for you. Now, when you're traveling, it's creating 5,000 watts of power. So as long as the engine is running, you can run this thing as long as you want to. When you stop, you have enough power to run the air conditioner for roughly about 2 hours before you'll need to crank the system up and recharge it. And it does have an alarm built into the system to let you know that you need to do that. Now we're going to move a little further back in the coach. All right, now the first cabinet on the passenger side behind the refrigerator is going to have all of your controls for the rest of the systems on this coach. There are 5 panels in here when you open up this cabinet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the top left and just work my way across and then go to the bottom row. And then we'll get TJ to come back and do a little more footage on this. But the very top left is your monitoring panel. It's got your battery, fresh tank, gray tank, and black tank. And really what that's designed to do is just tell you how full your tanks are and what kind of charge you have on your battery. Now all you got to do is just touch button, just touch it, and the screen will light up and it'll let you know exactly where you're at. If you're doing primitive camping and not at a campground, it's a good idea to keep an eye on your tanks, and that way you'll know before it's too late that you need to dump. Now you also have a water pump switch. That'll turn the pump on to draw out of the fresh tank if you're not hooked up at a campground. Now, the panel just to the right of that is an energy management system. There's really nothing that you have to do there. Because this unit is equipped with lithium batteries, this thing will decide which appliance is most important if you have too much turned on, and it will shift power from one to the other. But everything's already set on it. You don't have to do anything on it. Now, the very last one on the top right is your Truma system, which is going to control your heat and also your hot water. Now the button in the middle, the big round knob, all you have to do is just push that button, and the first thing that's going to light up is a motorhome with a thermostat in the center of it. That is your coach heat. If you want to select that, all you do is turn the dial to the right, push in, it's in the off position now. When you rotate it to the right, it's going to start at 40 degrees Fahrenheit. You select what temperature you want inside the coach, and this thing will do everything automatically for you. Now, once you get that set, I'm going to take it back to the off position. Just rotate it all the way left, it'll turn that off. I'm going to go back to the home by pushing the button again in the center, and I'm going to go to the thermostat here, which is for my hot water. Once you get that flashing, push the button in the center, it's in the off position. From there, you're going to rotate to the right and select economy, hot, boost, and basically you have 3 settings on here. Boost is going to give you immediate hot water. Hot is where I would set it if I was going to be camping for a while. That'll keep the water basically above 110, 115 degrees all the time. If you're going to be set up for a long period of time, 10 days to 2 weeks, economy burns the least amount of fuel, but it doesn't get the water near as hot. So just kind of figure where you want to be, and all you got to do is pick the setting for that. Now, I'm going to go back to the home by pushing the center, okay? And we're going to move on to the next panel. The bottom left wine guard is your TV antenna booster. If you're using TV antenna and not satellite, there's a little button on the left-hand side that turns a green light on and off. That is your amplifier from the TV antenna up on the roof of this coach, and it boosts the signal from there to the back of your TV. If you don't have that turned on, you're not going to pick up any channels where you're at. Now, this will pick up all the local stations just about anywhere, unless you've got some serious tree coverage or if you're blocked by a metal building. But make sure that that green light is on, and you should be able to get good reception on your TV here. Now, the last item inside this cabinet is the actual charging center and display for your lithium battery system. Again, there's nothing on this that you have to do. All it'll do, it's got a little circle right in the middle that you'll see, and it gives you at any point how charged those batteries are. Now, right now I've got the engine running, and it's showing 100% because it's charging. If I kill the engine, this will give us a true reading of where those batteries are. You always want to stay above 30% on this. So, like, again, just keep an eye on this if you're going to do some primitive camping. Now, we're going to move a little bit further back in the coach. All right, now, there are 3 appliances down here below the kitchen countertops, and very self-explanatory. Everybody's used a microwave, everybody's used a stereo system, but your microwave is right here to the left. It is not a convection, it is just purely a microwave. But it does have your popcorn and potato and all the settings just like you've got at the house, but it's a little bit smaller, so just watch what you put in there, and obviously no metal. On the right-hand side, there's a dual appliance here that is your stereo system, CD player, and also your DVD player, which is tied to the TV here. So if you do want to run some DVDs for the kids to keep them occupied while you're going down the road, this is a great tool to try and help you get to your location without anybody getting in an argument. But it is right above the refrigerator. Now, the refrigerator in this coach is just simply a 110 dorm refrigerator. So you do have to have your batteries turned on, because we'll get 110 through the lithium battery storage. So make sure that's on, and this will stay cold for you for the entire trip. Now, again, be careful what you do put in here. If you do put heavy stuff in there, when you make a hard turn, it does have a tendency to try and push this door open. So just keep an eye on that. Now, show you how to do the bed in this coach. Now, as you walk back to the back end of this coach, you will notice that you have an elevated floor here. There's a couple of reasons for that, but the only reason I want to point it out is just make sure you don't trip on that, because I've done it twice already today. But to make this twin bed setup here, or twin sofa setup into a bed, very simple. The couch on the driver's side, you're just going to take these cushions and get them out of your way, put them on the opposite side. And what this thing does, if you don't want to hit the camera, this board right here flips out. I can get it to do it here. Oh, hang on, TJ. Flips out from the back side, and it's hinged. It lays here, and then these 2 cushions go on top here, and it gives you a king bed all the way across this coach. Very simple to make, okay? Very comfortable cushions. All this stuff is made in-house by Regency, and they do a great job with it. It's a good sleeper. I always tell everybody on this, you can use them as twin beds if you want to, but if you do want that bigger bed, simple. Just flip that board out and you're ready to go. Now, all we're going to do is reverse our field here. We're going to put the bottom cushion on first, and then we'll take the top cushion, put it in place, and we're ready for travel. Now we're going to move back into the bathroom area. All right, now we're in the rear bath of this coach. And one thing I do like about having a rear bath on a van, this is the only floor plan that actually has a shower pan that you can step into that's recessed. So it does give you a little bit more comfortable shower. So you'll step into this area here, take the shower curtain and close yourself in here. Then you got your shower head here. The on and off on it is a little slide. That turns it on, this turns it back off. Bring it back to center, pop it back in position. You got your hot and cold faucet here. And there again, you've got a gray tank built onto this coach, so shower away. The only thing I tell people is if you're primitive camping, you only have 36 gallons of fresh water in this coach. So try to take what we call a military shower, wet yourself down, turn it off, lather up, rinse get out. Now, the sink in this has a swivel faucet built into it. All you do is rotate this faucet into the up position and then just twist it to the opening of the sink and you're ready to go. When you get finished with it, you're going to rotate it back around, lay it back down on the countertop right there. Now, toilet operation. We provide you with chemical, little throw-in tabs, and also RV toilet paper. Now, RV toilet paper breaks down extremely fast. It's not the most comfortable, but you do have to use it. If not, this system will clog up on you. So make sure that you use the toilet paper that's provided. We give you plenty enough to make your trip. But when you get to your destination and you're ready to start, when you hook up to water, you're going to take one of the potty tabs that are in this back cabinet back here, lift up your toilet, drop it in there, flush it down into the holding tank. That's it. You're good for the rest of the trip. That'll take care of all the problems, any odor, deodorizer, everything is built into that potty tab. Now, just remember, conserve as much water as you can. This toilet is an electric flush toilet, 12 volt actually, and there's 3 modes on it. You have an economy, you have a normal, and then you have an empty. Obviously, you want to try and use the economy as much as possible, but if you're not doing number 1, you're doing number 2, I do recommend using the middle button on that. It just gives you a little bit more flushing power. Now we're going to move up to the dash on this coach. All right, I'm sitting here in the driver's seat of the Xalta Ranger rental, and just want to go over some basic stuff on the dash, again, just to try and make your trip a little bit easier on you. You will be provided with a Mercedes key fob and also outside compartment key for your docking station that we talked about first on this coach. Now, you do have to be sitting in the driver's seat. It does have a sensor built into it. You can't crank this coach standing from the outside. So get inside the coach, put your foot on the brake, make sure you got the key fob, go ahead and crank the engine up. Now, normal dash operations, you got your tach, you got your fuel, which is here, and of course your speedometer. You do have cruise control, which is on the left-hand side right here, and then also hands-free volume controls for your stereo on this coach. Now, the air conditioning system in this coach, again, pretty basic. It's all down here at the bottom. This is your temperature slide on here on the left side, and then this is your fan speed on this side. Just make sure that you have the AC button pushed in, or you're just operating on fan. This will actually have the compressor cut in for you. Now, defrost is located here. You do have heated seats on here, and this will turn on the driver's heated seat. Defrost on the rear, and then this is a unlock if you don't have the key fob, where you can unlock the back doors sitting in the driver's seat. Now, radio controls, if you're not using here, are located on the dash here. And then, of course, all you got to do, if you want to take a look at what you've got on this, is it's all touch control, okay? All you got to do is slide left and right. This coach is not equipped with navigation. We get that question a lot. You can hook your phone up to it and run it through there if you've got Apple CarPlay, but again, does not have navigation built into this. Now, that kind of concludes our walkthrough on this. And again, congratulations on your rental, and I hope you enjoy the journey.
Hey there, thanks for watching this video. So we want to remind you again to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your post notifications so we can keep you updated with the best that the RV industry has to offer. If you want to stick around and watch some more videos, we've got a link for 2 videos here. So we'd love for you to stay and look at that. And if there's anything else that you want us to do videos on, leave comments. Thanks guys, enjoy the journey.